Hey folks, welcome back to Green Aaron TV. As you can see, we are not down in the garage because we're not working on a project at the moment. It is still a little bit of winter here, but as you can see behind me, we are starting to see a little bit warmer and better days. The snow has started to melt off. There's just a little bit of snow still in like the shadow areas. We're seeing those mid 40-degree days, and hopefully in the next few weeks we're going to start creeping up into those 50-degree days. Once that happens, it's going to be time to start working back in the garage on projects. So that's going to bring me to what's in the box. That's right. What's in this box is going to dictate the next project that we're going to begin. So some of you loyal viewers that have watched before, I've hinted at what's going to be the next project. So we'll open this box up, see what's in it, and see what the next project's going to be. So sit back, enjoy, relax. Remember, please like, leave a comment, and if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Every little bit helps. We appreciate it. Thanks. Okay, folks, well, let's find out what's in the box. So the first clue, for those of you, is going to be that this box came from Quarter-Ton Military down in Georgia. So something tells me we're going to be dealing with a quarter-ton. So let's take a look and see what we have here in the box. Looks like they got everything packaged really nicely. All right. So one of the first things we can see, an exhaust downpipe. Pretty good clue. And then wrapped up here in the middle, alright, wrapped up and in the baggie. Rip it open and get it out. Alright, so that's going to be a replacement exhaust manifold for our M38A1, and that's right, that is going to be the next project that we begin to work on. So as some of you saw in one of the other videos when I had the midwinter warm-up, when I had the M38A1 out, it did have a bit of an exhaust leak. Alright, so now we got the M38A1 out here with all the other trucks. As you can hear, she does have a little bit of an exhaust leak. So guess what, folks? That's going to be this spring project. So we have some leaks at the exhaust manifold. I've worked on it before, tried a couple things, and it just seems there's some probably pretty good warpage to that exhaust manifold. And so we're going to rectify that by putting a new exhaust manifold and downpipe on it. And of course, we have gaskets to go with it also. So that'll be all our gaskets to do the replacement. So one of the things that we had that was a problem on the last one, and it was something I tried to address with the Jeep way back when I got it, was it developed an exhaust leak here where the manifold bolts to the downpipe. And after doing a little bit of work and so forth like that, it was pretty obvious that on this downpipe that this flange was all bent and beat up pretty bad. So the only way I could kind of flatten it was to actually put it on the big grinder, which ended up taking this little bit of a lip off. Now, one of the good functions of this lip is it does sit up in there. Fortunately, I was hoping if I could just get this flange flat again, put a new fresh gasket set in it, it would help seal it up, but it didn't. And I also have a feeling that on the existing manifold, there's also probably some issues here with the flange that's on the manifold. It probably has some warpage and isn't square either. So instead of trying to take that off, machine it flat, and do all that, I just went ahead, ordered a new exhaust manifold and a new down pipe, and all the gaskets to replace everything. So that's going to be the exhaust manifold gaskets, the pipe to manifold gasket, and then the 3 gasket for where this bolts to the exhaust pipe. So we're going to get going on that project here in just a little bit, once winter kind of finally ends, and we can get down working in the garage more often. And we are going to do, besides the exhaust on the M38A1, we are going to do a few other bits and pieces with that Jeep. Out of all the vehicles that I own for military vehicles, that is actually the only one that I have not done the restoration on. That was a previous restoration done by the previous owner. And although he did a nice job on some things, there are a few things that I'd like to improve on. So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of small body work, finish up a couple things along that, and then give it a fresh paint job. And most importantly is give it the proper markings. I'm a big stickler on markings. I love when the markings are all done correctly and in the proper spot. So that is going to be the major thing that we want to get accomplished with this Jeep. Like I said, it drives great other than the exhaust leak. So once we get that fixed up, it'll be onto the body. So thanks a lot. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Stay tuned because we are going to go ahead and get working on this Jeep soon. Have a great day. All right, folks, that's going to wrap it up on this episode of Green Iron TV. As we revealed, we're going to be doing some work on the M38A1. That is the next project in the lineup. We're going to get that exhaust manifold installed first, get it all running good, get that exhaust leak fixed, and then we're going to move on. We're going to do a little bit of body work and paint and markings, because like I said, this is the only vehicle in the fleet that I have that I did not do the restoration on. It was done pretty decent, but there are a few little things I'd like to improve on. And one of those is the paint, body work, and the markings. I know the markings are not the correct markings and it drives me nuts, so we want to make sure we get those corrected out and looking good. So sit back, stay tuned, because that's what's going to be coming up in future episodes here of Green Iron TV as we will start to work on the M38A1. So if you haven't already, please like it, leave a comment, and if you haven't, subscribe to the channel. Every little bit helps, and we appreciate all you viewers. So thanks. Have a good afternoon.